Welcome to the Gone Touring Garage and a series of videos on how I'm going to prepare my new to me bike, my Ducati Multistrada V2S, ready for touring this summer. Right, so today we're going to fit a auxiliary fuse box which is ignition powered. From here I'll run the sat nav and the USB extra charge points and whatever else I can think of that I would need to be on only when the ignition is on. Now normally I would just put a piggyback fuse in on one of the fuses that we used here, and fuse 5 is the auxiliary or accessories fuse. If I do that, however, this isn't going to close. Now the previous owner has put some sort of tie-in here on the USB charge point, which is obviously ignition live only. So seeing as it's already cut into it, I may as well use it. I think there's going to be just enough space under here, and the seat will fit nicely on top of that. I suppose we better cut this wire about there. Right, what we're going to use is some of these soldered heat shrink connectors. That is going to go to the fuse box because that still needs to be powered up, and this is the way we're going to join to our auxiliary fuse box, which is now going to be this wire. Don't need that anymore. So I'm thinking the red one might go on. It's going to be close. So we need to twist these together. And then hopefully the solder will just make that a really nice secure connection. Bit of heat next. See if it works. And hopefully you'll be able to see that starting to shrink and melt. Come on, look at it melt. Nice. So it's nice waterproof, tight connection. So now it's just a simple case of connecting the two power leads to the battery, which is right down there in the gunnels. So we'll connect the positive first. Don't want the bolt to drop out. Fiddly, with there being so many on there already. There we go. That's just pushed on. Then we'll tighten it back up again. And I'm being very careful not to touch anything negative. We don't want to get a spark, but we do need to make sure this is tight. Right, positive done. Now the negative. Which is a little bit easier because there's a bit more space. So that's just slid down under there. So that's the positive, negative connected, and the ignition switched supply. So when I turn the ignition on, this fuse box should become live. And the 4 little blue lights prove that it's live. So that's it, simple as that. Turn it back off, and there. So we've got it connected up, we know it works. I just thought I'd quickly show you what's inside the fuse box. We've got 4 fuses and a relay, and a waterproof cover, waterproof-ish cover. So we just connect up the wires next. So if you remember that little wire that we snipped off earlier, this will go into, well, let's call it number 1 on the positive side of this box. So whatever this wire originally supplied will still supply. This can now power all my other ancillaries, is that the word? Auxiliary equipment, USB charge points, and the sat nav. Nice and easy, nice and quick. It's the first one of this series of videos. If you found it useful, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see the full preparation of this bike for touring. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.